Hello. It's me. Here I am. Finally. Back to the SM58 today, because the other microphone was too unwieldy for this setup. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, so let me double check that I can see that I'm streaming on YouTube. Well, I see a couple of you commenting, so hello. I will address you by name in just a moment. Okay. See my channel. There's the live stream. Now I'm listening to myself. That was probably coming through the thing. I think what I meant to do was click on the go live button and then get into this YouTube studio. Okay. You can't see what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. We have 5 concurrent viewers. Excellent connection. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Thomas. Hello, No. That's a new one. No. And then hello, Finn. You just finished Tusk, the movie Tusk? Which one is that again? I think maybe I started that one. I don't know if I could finish that one, but anyway. Okay. I'm here. I'm streaming. The poster of Rasputin, yeah, it is. It's part of Steam Crow. They're Arizona locals, but they do a lot of the conventions. That's one of the. It's like I don't know. It was some limited edition thing. I thought it was fun though. You know. No. Okay. And yeah. So anyway, here I am. I don't think that we have any fan fiction to read today. I didn't get any, so I'll put up the link here for a second if anybody. I don't think I could. I don't think I could handle that movie. It was a little too weird. Was that one? Is that Kevin Smith or is it just like Kevin Smith adjacent? I can't remember. But anyway, as I was saying, I don't believe there's any of this lovely fan fiction to read today. So if you want to write something, I feel like maybe we can do a little bit of game and then do the reading in the middle if there is anything. I suppose I could quickly check the email. I just didn't remember getting anything, so I just assumed I didn't have anything. Let's see. If I switch over. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. No, that's the stuff I read last time. Well, anyway. So it is Kevin Smith, okay. Yeah, that's I don't know. I liked Kevin Smith a lot when I was a teenager. And now I don't think I can handle most of it, so I mean, I'll probably, still watch Dogma if it happens to be on. I can't tell if that's crooked or not. I think it's fine. Maybe my background's just crooked. I'll watch Dogma if it's on. But I don't know if I don't think I enjoy the other stuff as much anymore. I watched Mallrats in a bar the other day. Well, like a month ago. They had it on, and I was like, oh man, I forgot how weird that movie was. Thanks, Matt. I know I can do it. Because literally, I have no criteria to be judged upon. You've only seen Clerks 2. Okay. Well, that's probably not the best one to start with. Clerks 2 was kind of a I feel like its main purpose was nostalgia for all of the people who really loved Kevin Smith when they were younger. How have you guys only seen Clerks 2? You haven't even seen the original Clerks? And yes, Mallrats starring Stanley. The best one was Geely. Did Kevin Smith have anything to do with that? I guess, let's see. Clerks 2 was for all the people who really loved Clerks way back in the day, and then it was like a nostalgic little treat for them, kind of. And I think they're working on a third one, right? He said he was done. I remember being at a convention where he's like, "Man, making movies is hard. I just want a podcast." And oh, I'm getting a sideline conversation here. Yeah, I mean, Clerks 2, it's not bad. It's just if you haven't been sort of I think warmed up into it, then you might not you might not have the right experience. I don't know. I don't know how well Clerks 1 aged. I think in general, a lot of Kevin Smith's work reflects a fairly significant lack of sexual understanding. And Tusk is based on an episode of his pod. Yeah. I just remember the name of the in-universe podcast being the Not See Party. Like they could not see or whatever. Like the guy had to have everything described to him or whatever. I was like, man, that joke is like, it would have played really well like 20 years ago, but just right now it's like not a not a good look. The Clerks cartoon. Yeah, I've got that on DVD somewhere, I think. I don't have no idea. Oh, you know what? It's probably in my console in the other room, but yeah, there's I think that he probably doesn't get a whole lot of constructive feedback these days. I feel like that's a problem that some people have is they get so big that nobody's gonna tell them they're fucking up or whatever. I mean, granted, he probably gets actual feedback, but have I seen Yoga Hosers? I think I have. I watched that on Netflix a long time ago. I don't remember it being good, and I think I was doing work or something at the same time, so I wasn't fully paying attention to it. Yeah, so I don't know. I've seen or at one point I had seen his filmography, but I guess it's probably been, at least a decade since I watched all of them. And that was, all the way up through Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and then I think I saw Clerks 2 in theaters, because there's some people who wanted to go. And then I I think I stopped paying attention after that. I'm not really, throwing shade here. I'm just, Steam was trying to tell me something. Anyway, Yeah, I don't know. God, I remember on the like the DVD extras for some of his movies, because this is when I watched them, right? I watched them when I went to a Blockbuster Video, and I rented all of his movies. I gotta silence my phone for 2 hours. It's how much time you get. It's how much time you get from me, unless I'm really enjoying the game we're playing, in which case I'll probably keep going. Yeah, I watched all his movies like on DVD, and it was funny because like a lot of the special features, he was even like shit talking DVD because he was all in on Laserdisc, which I thought was funny. And then in some of the extras, he's got like his baby daughter like on held to his chest. Uh, so and then fast forward, and then she's in that movie. I don't know. It suited my sensibilities when I was a teenager, an edgy teenager in the mid aughts. So that's when I watched all of those. Trying to think, but he's come out with a couple recently, and they're all fairly unusual. I didn't. I couldn't make it through Tusk. I started it. A friend wanted me to watch it. I don't know. That was it. Uh, High schoolers are now having 2000s day at school. Oh man, it's just the Jinko jeans. The Oh man, what? I mean, I pretty much dressed the same way 20 years ago. Uh, I think well now I've switched to black denim over blue denim jeans. Not as into blue denim. Partly because you can't wash your jeans that often or they fade really fast, and I have allergies, so I gotta wash stuff. I don't know. I can't I don't remember the aughts as having all that strong of a style, I guess. If that's the thing that they're gonna bring back, I started to watch Ginger Snaps the other day, and I forgot how thin the eyebrows were in 2000. Those were some thin eyebrows. Nowadays the style is a much thicker eyebrow. Tall tees, layered polo shirts. I mean, yeah, I guess real big t-shirts, layered polo shirts. I mean, that's like a joke, right? I don't know if anybody actually did that. I have to. I mean, if I had the option to buy tall T-shirts now, I would. I have a couple, but that's because I am tall and I need a longer T-shirt. Hollister, yeah, I vaguely remember that, but that just seemed like such. It was like blue jeans, white T-shirt, but like fitted. That was like the Hollister thing, right? Or am I blanking? Hold on? Should we look at some aughts fashion? How do I even search for that effectively? Let's see. 2000 fashion. All right, let me make sure I've got. I mean, I should have safe search on. Nope, it's off. We'll go with moderate. We'll go with moderate safe search before I start streaming it. Layer polo is real. I don't remember that. Okay, so window capture. Let me see if I can grab... actually, yeah, that's the right window. Let's see if it looks okay on here. Nope, it didn't show up. Oh, it's probably because it's... There we go. Okay. So now I'm in the corner. I can grab the right thing to shrink myself down. Let's turn the fan function link off so it's not right across my face. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Okay. I kind of remember the tracksuit thing a little bit. And you know, this was like, I don't know. I remember there was kind of like a 70s. It was like the tail end of the like reviving the 70s trend. I'm not sure why this picture here on the side of the screen is so small. Okay, so there was like the Clueless thing. That was like a late 90s. Okay. Yeah, just about everything Gwen Stefani ever wore. I mean, that was also kind of late 90s into the early aughts. Hillary Duff. These are all pictures of women, I've noticed. I typed in, you know, 2000s fashion with the apostrophe because I'm a monster. And so far we have nothing that men were wearing. Oh, here we go. Oh, that, yeah, I don't think that counts as standard standard garments. Let's see. Lots of satin, much shine. Men's 2000 search. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. How about I just add the word men? And it's we got that picture again. All right, so I remember, you know, a lot of the really baggy stuff. A lot of stuff was really baggy. Oh yeah, and then the Jinko jeans. I don't know. It was a simpler time. It was simpler. I remember, like, I don't know. And then like some of the high fashion stuff, like, okay, I'm not gonna remember what was going on in the art fashion end of things, but let's just try, instead of fashion, let's just go, we're gonna go with clothing. How's that? It didn't really give me any different results, did it? Oh, Nelly with his Band-Aid. Yeah, and then this was like more the 90s, the sort of like 70s tie-dye kind of stuff. I'm finding stuff, it's like, it's hard to describe a lot of this, because a lot of this is like, you know, what people, like what musicians were wearing, which is not the same thing as what people were just sort of wearing walking around. Yeah, maybe a little bit of the frosted tip look was still going on. Oh, were we into the faux hawk? I think we were into the faux hawk. That was really big when I was in high school. I had long hair, so I couldn't do it, but faux hawks were very popular. I would just have, like, if somebody was like, "Oh, we're having an aughts party," You gotta dress like it's the year 2000 for this party. I have no idea what I would wear. Yeah, there's like, so the scene hair, but I feel like scene hair is still scene hair. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. Okay, so graphic t-shirts. I mean, maybe the issue is that I just still dress the same way. This is actually a problem with me. Cuz we got graphic t-shirts. I don't I don't know what this is actually. This like band on her stomach. I guess the plaid thing's still going on though. People still wear a ton of plaid. It's like that lumbersexual thing is still going on. All right, well, I gotta switch back so I can see what you guys are saying. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Lots of Axe body spray. Yeah, that's a fragrance. Hello, Victoria. Not a layered polo in sight. So sad. With enough hair gel, anything is possible. Z Cavarici. I don't know what that is. I would just wear anything in my current wardrobe. Yeah, I don't. I feel like t-shirts have changed. Like a lot of like fitted t-shirts weren't really a thing as much in the early aughts. So you had a lot of like boxy shirts and stuff. Yeah, I don't think tie-dye was it. Yeah, I mean, I think when people think of aughts fashion, they think of a lot of this sort of like emo or alternative or the new metal. I mean, that's not what Avril's wearing here, but kind of that side of things, the goth emo, hot topic, dawn of hot topic clothing. But like I don't remember a lot of people wearing that. What was like the skirt over jeans? That was also very popular. I remember the girls in school would do that. Well, anyway, we can do something else now. Let me make my face big again. Here. And then let's go ahead and fit the screen. There we go. Gotta Axe body spray you a question. Yeah. I was not a big fan of wearing fragrances, so I didn't even wear the bad ones like Axe. Oh, there's a bug in my drink. I'm still gonna drink it. It's got alcohol in it. It killed all the germs. Even if I've diluted it down to like 4 or 5%. Yeah, a lot of that did seem like fairly modern clothing still. I don't know. I'm trying to think of I feel like baggy jeans, having like really wide-legged jeans was fairly common because this was like, probably the late aughts is when we really get into that skinny jean era. And then I don't know, baggy shirts, but that was kind of a carryover from the late 90s. I don't know. I have to go look at pictures of me in high school, but it's kind of funny. We don't always think about how how few photos we had taken of us um in prior to, like, I don't know what, 2006 or 2007, maybe 2005, was that the when the iPhone came out. So having, like, you had a camera phone, but they made it such a pain in the ass on your, like, flip phone to get the photos off. Like, there was a proprietary plug to connect to your phone. Like, I have photos on a flip phone somewhere that, the memory's probably corrupted by now, and they're just gone because I could never get them off without, like, taking a picture of the phone screen. And even then, the the picture probably wouldn't be that high of resolution. So, we weren't taking that many pictures of ourselves. Like, you had to either have a digital camera or expose some film. And I have some pictures, but it's just in comparison to how many pictures we take now, it's like we hit a pivotal moment in, like, the recording of visual history, where we just started taking a lot more pictures. An overshirt under an undershirt over an overshirt. Yeah. Yeah, that was, I mean, kind of having the color layers sticking out from under your shirt. You have pictures from your 2006 Twist phone on your computer right now. Well, aren't you special? I remember they like almost wanted to charge you to transfer photos off of your phone, and I thought that was so weird. I mean, this is, like, I probably got my first cell phone in 2006, and that was like a push button, Kyocera with, like, the stubby little antenna on the end of it. I had used T9 to text my friends. And then, I don't know, I was in college when I forgot my first smartphone. And it was a hand-me-down from my brother. Back in the days when you could actually swap out the battery on a phone. So he gave me the G1, the original Android with the slide out. Or actually, I think you slid the screen up and the keyboard was part of the back of the phone. But I could only text on nights and weekends, right? Yeah, they had all those weird stipulations that never made any sense on your service. Like, don't text it this time. Like, okay. But yeah, so I'd taken the hand-me-down phone from my brother, and it just replaced the battery with this big brick of a battery, and it even came with, like, a new back plate. That's how that was going back in the day. So I had this, like, thick phone, but it would last forever. I don't know. It's just kind of weird how much more data we collect about ourselves now. Like, even, just me being on stream right now is, how many videos would I have been in 20 years ago? Like, somebody'd have to have a camcorder. That was still standard definition, and, either like a VHS in the camcorder, or like, mini DV tape or something like that. Like, it was when I was in film school, it was a whole thing to use the HD camera. The HD camera was the big deal. And you basically had to buy your own DSLR because there was only so many HD cameras to go around, and this was the dawn of the 5D and 7D filmmaking. You remember beepers and standing in line to use the payphone? Yeah, I mean, I remember that being a thing. I just wasn't old enough at the time for anybody to give a shit what I was doing or to expect me to get in line for a payphone. I don't know. I feel like we lost something when we stopped using payphones. I feel like I'm just waxing too poetic about the aughts. I don't even remember how we got on the topic. Right? It was someone said that they were having 2000s Day in Spirit Week at school. You had a watch that received beeper communications. Anguissette. That's quite the name, Anguissette. Not many around now. Yeah. It is rare to find a payphone. I'm thinking they used to have them outside the library, and I wonder if those are even still there. Because again, this was probably around the time when I might have needed to use a payphone. I didn't have my own cell phone yet. And now we've all got our touch screens with insane internet, and I don't know. Truck stops mostly. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm on Top Chat. I'm not on All Chat, live chat. That's why I'm missing some of your messages. Okay, because I see them going by on the screen over here, but I don't see them on my readout. Let's see. They used to have payphones at the mall. Yeah, well, they used to have malls too. We have one. We have like one or two malls that are doing pretty well in the Phoenix metro area still, but a couple of them, like the ones that I went to mostly, are gone. One of them's I don't know if it's getting torn down or if it's getting turned into something else. But like the place where I used to go to look at the collectibles shop that had the Pokemon cards in it. That mall is dead. Used to have arcades too. Yeah. I mean, I feel like arcades, to a certain extent, they did it to themselves, right? It's just so expensive. Although arcades are actually making a comeback in barcades. We got a bunch of those in the Phoenix area. I feel like we old y'all, yeah. Well, if you guys started listening to my podcast when it came out, then you have aged 7 years since then. Probably 7.5. As they say, the years, they start coming, and then they don't stop doing that, and anyway, I think we've scared off all of the younger people that were in the chat. Just Googled Pokemon. There are 898 now. Yeah, I think I've officially tapped out. I don't care anymore. Pokemon was one of the things from my childhood that I actually had nostalgia about, but between Pokemon Go and the like a couple of the last games they made, I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm done with this. Only thing to go up but never come down, age. Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. But it's probably true. I remember going to actually, I mean, you can kind of still do this, but some of the restaurants in my neighborhood would have pinball machines in them. That was a big thing. The pinball machines around, the Addams Family pinball, was it Indiana Jones? Yeah, I think that was another big one. Pinball. So, I suppose I have like I can play a game. I was planning on playing a game. I don't think I've gotten any emails. There's no fan function in my inventory. In my email inbox. Oh man, when I'm not paying attention to what I'm saying, I just say the dumbest stuff now. Yep, it's just giving me a hard time because I'm almost out of storage, so I gotta go delete some stuff. Anyway, let's see. 10 out of 10 will not be giving up on Pokemon. Gonna play the remake in November and Legends next year, and no one will stop me. All right, what's the remake? What are they remaking in November? And I don't know Legends. I mean, is that's like another one of the like mobile things, or is that the part mobile, part Switch game or something? I used to, I would make fun of like some of my friends. Oh, Diamond and Pearl. I never played Diamond and Pearl, so I don't know. I played Red and Blue, and Yellow. Then I did Gold and Silver. And then I didn't play Pokemon until X and Y. I skipped Sun and Moon, and then I played Pokemon Go and Sword and Shield, and I don't know. I just I don't like when the real big companies put pressure on me using my nostalgia against me. I feel like that's like the millennial curse is that big companies are going to use your nostalgia as a like a crowbar between you and your money. Diamond and Pearl so good. Calling it D and P. I know where your mind's at. So anyway, what I picked out to play today is this game called In Other Waters. Let's see if I can get it to load up here. Okay. On, because my television's so friggin' big, and I just don't know how to navigate the 4K resolution without causing myself problems. So anyway, let's see. In Other Waters. There we go. Now shrink me down. Can we see it? We can't see it if I... Nope. Oh, no, it's kind of doing it. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that. Let's go full size. Hopefully I'll be able to read the text. I know I had that problem. Legends is like open worldish Pokemon. It's on the Switch and takes place in Sinnoh way before all the other Pokemon games are set. Oh, is this going to be the the Pokemon War? We're finally going to get that lore about what killed off everybody's dad. Has Kakos taken credit for nostalgia yet? I don't remember. Maybe. You're out there just fighting a Pokemon one-on-one to start. It looks like a new thing for sure. All right, if it's good, I might play it. I'll have to get a Switch though. I don't have a Switch. I was using my brother's Switch to play Sword and Shield, and I don't have that as an option anymore. The games are on the shelf here somewhere though. Anyway, so I've heard good things about this game. A friend of mine's been trying to get me to play it. Let me see if I can look at the game. Okay. And still see you guys. Click or press A to start. Should I be playing with a controller? Well. Alright, how's that volume level looking for the game? Seems pretty low, but that's because I got it turned down, so you guys will have to let me know. Go with a new game. Yeah, here was me just testing audio a little bit earlier. Yeah, there's nothing that happened there. Exoplanet extraction. Let me change the description of what we're doing here. Actually, can I change the description? Oh, excuse me. Can I change the description? I don't know if I can. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I guess I don't care. Oh, category. Well, no, it's not letting me change that. Is it because the screen is too small? Yeah, there's the edit button. Now we got it. So we got to change it from comedy to gaming. And then that gives us the option to put in other. Wow. Why is it not? It's not auto-completing. It keeps giving me suggestions, but they're bad. Okay, there we go. In other waters. From what I'm seeing on YouTube, oh, is it because when I navigate away from the game, when it's not on top, that's when it disappears from the. Okay, Fellow Traveler presents. 2 L's. Is that the American spelling or the British spelling? A jump over the age game. Created, designed, and written by Gareth Damian Martin. Music and sound by Amos Roddy. Oop. Oh, come on. I clicked on a thing. I just wanted to open the volume mixer. That's got to pause the game and mute it. So I'm going to just turn it down a little bit because it's loud in my ears. I don't think that changed anything. Okay. Additional programming by Chris Payne. And I have to click so I can see the chat again, in case you guys say anything. I don't want to get, I try not to play games that I'm going to get too absorbed in because I want to be able to chat if you guys say stuff, answer questions, things like that. Error detected. Rebuilding memory. Okay, here's some gibberish. Gotta love some techno gibberish. Log recovered. User and sensorum disabled. There isn't time left. This is going to be more restrictive than you are used to, but you are resourceful. I know you. Little flies are floating around. It's because we got a lot of rain in Phoenix, so bugs have been hanging out. they've been making an appearance. I'm sorry, Oki, but I can't let them find you. I can't lose everything we achieved here. That one's a little too garbled for me. And then user disconnected. Continue with boot. I will click. Oh, I have to click the button. Hello? Is someone there? This is Dr. Ellery Voss. I urgently need all systems of this suit activating. I've been locked out, and I'm 20 meters below the surface here. I say again, this is Dr. Ellery Voss. Can any operator personas on this suit please respond? Alright, good. Operator, activate all systems. Pilot authorization granted. Scan and topography readouts coming through, looking good. Monsoon season, yeah. Okay. Let's check our depth. Okay, good. The dive panel is active. Current reading of 20 meters. Oh shit, I was making pizza. What's up? Hey Dylan. Welcome to the stream. Oxygen panel is up and rebreather functioning. I'm off reserve oxygen now. How's our power doing? Power panel is activating. Plenty of juice. Okay, utilities available. Let's see. Sampling, sample storage. Terminal and retrieval systems seem to be installed. Seeing the heading panel coming online. Excellent. So we're like the AI for this person, I'm thinking. You don't seem to know what you were doing. You are not an operator, are you? Then what are you? Why are you installed in this suit? Help me out here. I knew there was something strange about the suit when I got inside. It looks decades old. Look, we don't have time for this. So whatever program or system you are, I need you to work with me. You seem to respond to voice commands, so that's a start. We need to head north. I'll explain once we get going, but right now I'm locked out of half the systems on this suit. Someone somehow has rewritten the permissions to only respond to internal messaging. That means you. So I'm going to need you to take control. Let's get moving. Take me north into the reef. Please. Okay. Okay. All right. Love it. Neat. Okay, so do we set a course like that? And then do we go? Southern Gully feature. Steep rock walls rise up towards the surface on either side. The floor is layered with pale sand. Okay. Oh, vector clear. I'm assuming this is north. Alright, we're going. Good, whatever you are doing, it's working. Let's keep heading north. There's another thing. Narrow pass. A boulder fills the passage, blocking out the warm light of Jalise 667 CC's 3 stars. The text is still pretty small for me today, but I'm managing. Okay. Go. Do it. Okay, I think we want to go over here now. Got another spot. Gully opening. Here the passage opens back into dappled light of the reef's shallows. Corin has to climb inside Helena and convince her to help him escape. Indeed. Alright, go to that spot. Okay. We want to head north, so I guess let's go over here, maybe? Maybe. Alright, I guess we're going over there. Never mind. The softly flowing water is filled with the glittering particles of organic matter, signs of rich and thriving life all around. Go there. Okay, we got some yellow dots. What are those? Look, in the water, are those spores? And those stalks to the west, they look like huge fungi. Let's do a scan. This is unbelievable. Actual alien life. How could Mine have kept this place a secret? I saw her notes at the base when I landed and some telltale signs on approach, but here it is. The first extraterrestrial life humanity has ever discovered. I can't believe it. Alright, do we want to go to strange stalks? Beds of these creatures coat the pale rocks. Are these plants or animals? They are unlike any earth coral or sponge. Bed of stalks. Creature. Observations. Fungal creature made up of a series of stalks and plates attached to the rock. Color ranges from dark amber to acid yellow. Is it already monthly stream time, Poggers? Yeah. This plan needs to be studied. Keep scanning creatures and I'll keep the notes. Once we've gathered enough data, I can name and log each species. No matter what happens here, this is vital work. Okay, what's over here? More beta stalks. Creature's external membranes appears to be made of layers of chitin, like Earth arthropods or fungi. Protected by the ridges from the strong northern currents, this could be a safe haven for younger, softer species. Okay, well, let's go there. Oh, they're alive. What were those creatures? They were hidden among the stalks. Quickly, try to get a scan. I did not... oh, okay. I just gotta scan while they're on screen. Okay. And then click. Agile creature. Striped with luminous colors. These flexible, flapping creatures. They're such lively creatures, so colorful too. Start logging observations. I want to finish reading it more rapidly through the water with little effort. Okay, what's that one? Appear to maneuver with a series of siphon jets concealed beneath their folded mantles. They are incredibly fast. Okay. What do we got over here? More bed of stalks. I'm seeing complex patterns of contracting and expanding slits in this stalk's membrane. Mouths or sensing organs. These colonies are producing a shifting hum. Perhaps it is a form of communication between individuals. Among these spore-clogged stalks are piles of small stones. Could a creature have gathered them here, or just the currents? Well, that's where we're going. Okay. These stalks are covered in spores of all sizes. Perhaps we can sample one of the larger ones. I'm seeing spores entering and exiting the slits on the surface of the stalk. Something is being exchanged. What is it that dictates the reef's growth patterns? Sunlight, the flow of water, whatever it is, it must be absent here. Spores from the main part of the reef are brought into the southern nurseries here by a steady current. So I guess we got a couple of potential destinations here. Unless we want to go back. That won't let me go there. Well, hello? We aren't going anywhere until you take a sample. That's not it? Okay. This is in other waters. Duolingo's guilt-tripping me. Sampling available. Oh, yeah. How do I do it? Oh, I see. There we go. Fungal seed. Take it. I want it. Okay. We got one. Biological samples are vital tools for analyzing and understanding creatures. But the suit should also allow you to deploy any sample back into the ocean. How about you test it out? Hold and drag it over the central compass. Did the thing eat the sample? Great, that's working as it should. Look, those creatures are coming for the spores. Why these ones in particular, I wonder? Perhaps different spores carry different compounds, each with a specific purpose or message. What do you think could be the spore? What do you think? Could the spores be a way of communicating between different colonies? Yeah. It isn't that strange. Fungi on Earth form networks of exchange. Maybe these stocks do the same. Anyway, sorry, I'm not sure why I... Let's keep moving. Vector clear. Can I have another sample? I can grab another sample. I want it. Apparently. Calico. You know, it's funny. I'll see, like, new people in the chat, but the number of viewers won't change. I feel like I've completely exchanged everybody who was watching at the beginning for the people now. Like, you've all just traded places. Like, we've completely changed our... Let's go over there. See what's going on this way. Number's gone up too since you got here. Oh, and scan. I don't know. Maybe it's just not giving me the right number. It's okay. Okay, this is another possible smooth boulder. It's huge rock. Sits among layers of lichen. Could it have been thrown here during a volcanically active period in the planet's history? Konnichiwa. Peak was 11. Okay. The colonies seem to be broken up into individual patches and then larger groups over a wide area. Okay. Let's go over there. I wonder if it's going to railroad me or if I can keep going the wrong way here. Yeah. We got to go back. Unless there was a sample available there. Let me see if I can sample. I wonder if it will count me differently when I go down to my weed dungeon and watch on my Switch while chatting on YTV, or on your TV. I mean phone. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it counts that. Okay, there's no sample here. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's just move on with our human human person in us. Oh, you know what? I didn't scan while I was over here, did I? I'm learning the game, so we're gonna bounce around for a second. There are more places I can go. My bad. Reef stalks, new species, fungal creature which communicates through sound and spores. But now he's got to talk to me over here. I'm uploading my initial notes. Let's call these reef stalks. We can classify the species in the lab, because then it times out and the text goes away. There's probably a setting for that. Fungal creature which communicates through sound and spores, etc. Okay. And then the patch, we can go there. Let's go there. It's probably going to loop us back around, though. Let's go ahead and let's scan. Okay, yeah, nothing new. Weed dungeons are tight. It's the pride of your house. I do not have a weed dungeon. I feel like I would have to smoke weed for that, which I don't. Alright, we've already got the sample from here. It's telling me there's a sample. Get some of those mad stocks, Corin. Hey, can I ask you something? Okay. I've worked with AI programs before, but you aren't like them. Okay. They are predictable, programmatic, dull. Their intelligence allows them to log and process data, that's all. But you are different. I feel like you are alive. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Then you are different. I'm glad I'm just imagining, not just imagining it. But what are you, and what are you doing in this suit? I don't know. Don't give me such a hard time about, oh, there's more creatures. Agile, I lost it. Yep. Got it. Creatures aggressively pursue certain spores but ignore others completely. Can they detect differences in mineral content? Okay. The current running to the rest of the reef slows here, but further north the water whips down the rift with incredible speed. Let's go. Some bug runs into my face. Let's scan. Alright, we got a couple options here. Long rift. Wide and long with sheer rock walls on either side, this deep rift channels unpredictable currents. This arch is covered in hardened stalks. Perhaps the slow current passing through brought their spores to settle here. I want to examine. Scan. There's no sample. We got another thingy. Shelled creature, mobile creature with a large translucent shell and 4 swimming appendages. And then we gotta talk to this guy here. These creatures have such beautiful translucent shells. I'll start logging data on them as we find them. Okay. Which uses rapid rowing motions. Okay, we got large stalk. Static creature made up of 1 huge stalk. What's he saying? These huge stalks are incredible, each one a vertical ecosystem. They are leaking spores into the water as the fruiting bodies attached to their skin bloom. Okay. Another large stalk. Many of these stalks are leaking particles into the water as they sway. Are they spores or something else? Large growths. These larger stalks sway all around this basin. They almost resemble branchless trees bending in a storm. Did you see that? The stalks responded to our movement. They extended as we passed through the arch. Scan. Perhaps it was the sound we made when we moved through. The chitin of the stalk's membranes is very hard, but flexibility is given by a surface of overlapping plates. We should be careful not to get trapped here. The suit's power capacity is limited. There's a lot of activity among the rocks ahead. Creatures are grazing on and living among the stalks, forming a complex ecosystem. Sussy stalks for real. I wonder if I should keep going this way, because it said we were in danger, but we're gonna do it. Look over to the southwest. That stalk is totally calcified. Looks like a good sample candidate. Gotta scan. Is that another crab? The plates of the stalk's surface passing over one another must be producing the distinctive hum that can be heard. What about over here? Only way out, I think, at this point. Well, we have to go back the other way. I think that was the way we needed to go, unless that was actually warning me that it was going to be too fast of a current to swim through. And I accidentally went the right way. This huge stalk is totally still. Its plates hardened into a rocky shell. Can it be received? Revived, sorry. Or is this what death looks like here? And then over here we got forest path. This growth gets heavier as we travel north into the stalk forest. Something about giving it that name makes it feel safer, more familiar. Let me go, well, alright, let's go over here first. Stalk looks dead. Open up the sampling panel and we can extract some of the outer membrane. North seems extra scary now. Okay, there's another sample to take. I think North wants us to go there, yeah. Oh, this guy's talking to me and I'm missing the stuff. Sue is able to metabolize organic compounds to produce fuel. Just drag them to the power panel. The suit displays how much oxygen or power each sample can produce. No point wasting important samples. With these, we can keep one sample so we can analyze it back on the base and the other for a power boost. Okay. I don't like that it auto-scrolls the text. That's not my favorite. Alright, which one of these needs to go to power? Where's the power? Is it that one? Oh, it says say power. Okay. The game seems too smart for you. Hi, Allison. Oh, we didn't scan here. Okay, we got more options. Safe to assume that the singing of these stalks relates to communications between colonies seen elsewhere on the reef. Space between the rocks here is thick with stalks. The elaborate patterns they trace across the reef are beautiful. Let's examine. And scan. Okay, we got another swimming guy. Agile creature. Relationship between these creatures and the stalks is unclear, but they camouflage themselves among the amber colonies. Okay, we need to go over here probably. Bear Canyon. Oh, no. I wanted to read that, but my bad. Well, we'll read it when we get over there. Or never. Scan. A large cavern drops into the reef here. Its entrance is shadowed by the surrounding rocks. Large cavern drops down into the reef here. Its entrance is shadowed by the surrounding rocks. Weird. Let's go check it out. Oh, this is the cavern. Water is still in the yawning entrance to the cavern. There are no signs of stalks or other reef life around the entrance. Does that mean cave diving or cave upping? Yeah, I was... Well, the language was a little unclear, but... And this is how we get eaten. Right here, right now. We're going to learn an important lesson. No, it's not letting us... See, cavern drops down in the reef. Okay. There's that Bear Canyon that I needed to read about just then, but I skipped it. Vector blocked. Wait, do I have to go into the cave somehow? Something made a sound, but I can't tell. Oh, we can zoom in a little bit. I think we might just leave it zoomed in. It's gonna teach us an important lesson. I don't... Okay, that's for taking samples. Down arrow, bottom left of the UI. Oh, this one? The bottom right? Ah. Oh, okay. Okay. You can see the weed dungeons already getting to you. The patchy sunlight coming through the broken cavern roof is enough to allow stalks to grow here, if that is what they require. Genius guy right now, official, yeah. Oop. Not even in the weed dungeon? What are you doing? Alright, we're going there. Scan. Alright, we got... These guys are... We've learned enough about them, apparently. Tall stock. A tall, bubble-coated stock which sits among reef stock colonies. Oh, he's talking to me. These tall stalks seem to watch over the smaller colonies. I'll start logging notes. Okay. Soft sunlight spills down onto a long, thin stalk, stretching towards the light. A coating of large glassy bubbles glitters on its skin. Okay. Sampling available. Gimme. Oh, there's 2 of them. Lichen, huh? Oh, is there another one? Okay. Is this part of the stock communication system we've seen across the reef? Wait, I have an idea. Well, too late. I used some of it for energy. Try deploying one by that blocked tunnel over there. I want to see how the stocks react. Just drag one over to the blocked tunnel there. Can I have my... okay. Clogged tunnel. We're getting peer pressured in the chat to do drugs. No, it's blocked. Okay, we gotta drag the spore over there. Just... Oh, unclogged it. Can we go back the other way by doing that, I wonder? No more samples, though. We gotta just boogie. Do drugs that I already plan to do, mind you. Yeah. Let's get moving. Oh, blind corner. I didn't even read what you said before. There's too much going on, and it's so far from my face. The cavern curves away in both directions here. It's hard to see the way ahead. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta go. Because I need the sample. So I guess you're wondering where we're heading. Yes, I'm wondering that. Nope. Okay. There's a waste... Oh, did I skip a fucking... I clicked at the wrong time because it's timed. Way station just north of here on a finger of this reef. My shuttle touched down hours ago at a floating research base to the south. That's where I found the suit. Can I do... I have no choice. Let's see. Space is scan. Control is scan off. And W is set heading and move. All right. So I'm looking for for Dr. Mine Nomura, chasing a message all the way from Earth. BRB, heading to the dungeon now. I must sound mad coming out here to a planet in the tail of Scorpius just to follow a message. Wait, you. Do you know where we are? You do know where we are, don't you? I do not. But how? We are on Gliese 667C. That's not 666. A supposedly unremarkable world, blah, blah, blah. Come on now. Somehow the exoplanet extraction cores must have passed it by, but how did Mine know to come here? I feel like every once in a while when accessibility features like this, like it's just a bother, right? Or it's Is that why she contacted me to verify her discovery? But then, let's see. Let's find a way that way station that I can start piecing together what's going on. Like, if I can tell that this is a problem, then it's a problem. If I'm having trouble reading it in time because I'm trying to talk to you guys, then I should have the option to slow it down. So space to scan. I'll probably just keep clicking. Cave entrance. A current can be felt drifting through the cavern entrance, bringing with it warm clouds of silt. W is to go. Go. And then we gotta go up, huh? And it's like, here's the thing that's gonna eat your face. Just waiting for you at the top here. I played Subnautica. I can't help but feel some unseen process is shaping the growth patterns of this reef. What invisible borders am I crossing? Stalks of this kind seem to produce different bubbles depending on the nearby stalks. They are the protectors of their colonies. Glittering stalk sample candidate. This thin stalk sits among a bed of other growths, exuding bright bubbles through its pores. Engage. Make it so. Give me that shit. Shrill sac. Oh man, spherical gas-filled membrane produced by stalks. You're not going anywhere, you just have spell check now. I like timers in video games. I'm trying to chill here. Well, it's weird that the text keeps going by, because I probably miss stuff because it's not that obvious, you know, and there's no way to kind of, like, I don't think I can scroll back through what was said. The shrill sac. Stalk bark and a shrill sac. Okay. We have plenty of shrill sacs now. If you were worried about having shrill sacs, we got those shrill sacs. Rock outcrop. Scattered boulders and steep rifts of the southern reef suggest a violent geological past. Don't worry about it, you're the most responsive streamer I watch. I'm not even a streamer anymore, really. I do this once a month right now. Sing stalk, the new species logged. Large stalks which sway, producing a distinctive... Oh, and he's talking to me. I've named these sing stalks for that strange hum they produce. What is its precise function, I wonder? Part of the network of stalks which is found across the reef. Okay, so we don't need to scan those anymore. Isolated stalk. Unlike the other specimens, this large stalk sits alone, away from the lower beds. It is hard to tell if this is the beginning of a colony or its end. Let's go to it. Let's say hi. That counts and I'm here for it. I guess I only watch one other streamer. I'll watch streams once in a while. Stalk passage. The stalks are more sparse between these rock outcrops. This might be the easiest path north if I can clear the way. We need to... Alright, that button to go. Alright. Scan. It's weird because a lot of games don't expect you to read. There's a journal. I never read when they do. Spore clouds. The relative calm of this basin means the water is clogged with spores released by the larger stalks. Stalks are so thick here, a sea of amber waving fingers that must be cleared before we can pass through. Let's go over here. I mean, this button. The go button. And that's blocked, but I bet I can release a spore to open it up. So that might have been the option we had earlier, but we didn't take it. Or I didn't notice that it was blocked earlier. I'm gonna say that we only have a handful of spores. Or sacks or whatever. Okay. So let's not overdo it. Okay. I can probably go back and get more, but I don't know. Shelled creature. These creatures glide among the reef stalks with great care and precision. They appear to be grazing on them. Feeling noise. Okay. Okay, we got us. Oop. It's sweeping by me. Navigating these dense growths is like finding your way in a labyrinth, moving from clearing to clearing with little sense of what's ahead. Oh, we need to go there. Scan. Alright, we got tall stalks. Some creatures target these tall stalks directly, perhaps because they keep them away from the other softer stalks nearby. Shelled creature. A delicate set of feeding appendages beneath the creature's shell seem to scrape the outer membrane of the stalks away. Alright, we got a couple options. We got a glittering... That's a sample candidate. We gotta go there. Sampling available. Let's do it. Put it in my cup. Put it in the thing. I want it to go. Okay. 4 pulls and came back. Is this weed talk? I don't know weed talk. You would think I would know weed talk. Oh, alright. This guy's gonna talk to me, so I'll read the description when he's done. Okay, I'm gonna call these signal stalks for the signaling role they play in the stalk ecology. Tall, bubble-producing stalks that protect and monitor stalk colony is a key part of the stalk network that stretches across the reef. Giving me a ... Yeah, weed talk. Alright, we're going over here. Oh, yeah, we gotta use these spores to get free. Okay. Got another shelled creature. Occasionally when the creature scrapes the stalks too aggressively, they retract and let out a defensive signal to nearby colonies. Alright, we must have already scanned that guy. Glittering stalk, that's a sample candidate. I don't have room for all these samples. Clear path. Well, let's go take a couple samples. We might as well stock up. We're not coming back. Oh, another shelled creature. There seems to be some tolerance of the creatures scraping stalks. They only warn the creature when it cuts too deeply. Alright, let's go over here. Dab. You're dabbing. Oh, right, we can... This isn't a forest, but it carries the atmosphere of one, being immersed in interlocking natural processes of life and death. Put it in the cup. Boom. And then I'm out of storage space after that, I think. It's going to tell me, yep, I'm full. I'm full. Full of shrill sacks. Alright, let's, no, that's blocked. Okay, so let's put a shrill sack over there. And then let's go back and take that sample, because we have space now. Even though I think I was supposed to go the other way, but whatever, we're doing it. That's it, we're through. This place is overwhelming. So many new species. This is the central reef I saw on Mine's maps, and the shelf flattens out here. My oxygen's fine. My power's a little low. I don't know if that's worth any power. Well, whatever. Piled stones, a set of smooth stones sitting together in a pile. Could a creature have gathered these? Let's check. Oh. Stalk scraper creature. A large creature with... And I gotta click on that one at some point, but hopefully it'll come back. The shell and jolted legs for swimming and feeding. Grazes on the membranes of reef stalks. That's the agile creature. Spot smaller variants of these creatures. Another species or perhaps sexual dimorphism? These might be the males. Shady outcrop. The water beneath this outcrop feels cool, oceanic. Soft currents scrape sand from the rock face. We're going. I got nowhere else to go. Those shrill sacks can cause rashes. Forest's edge. Feature. The last line of thick stalks before the sandy plains of the central reef. Ugh. Ripples of silt bounce through sunlight, back up through the water. That is not at all bending. Okay. Oh. Glad. Okay. What have I been calling you? Gladira? Gladira? Oh, well, okay. I guess, and I think that just takes us back, so we don't really need to go over there. I guess I can examine it now. We already looked. Okay. Let's go. There it is. I see the way station ahead. Heck yeah. You made the username when you were 9 or so. Yeah, I know that feeling. Way station. A way station is set up by Mine Nomura. It's seen better days, but it still functions beneath the coating of stalks. Let's go. This place is looking a little worse for the wear. Let me see if I can find an access port. Mine never did take care of her equipment. Some things never change. Good night, No. Sorry, give me a sec. I'm just trying to... Or, I guess, see you soon, No. If we're still streaming when you get back. Got it, okay. We should be able to access any data stored here. Just open the terminal and take a look. That's the terminal. Okay, spoofing user, Dr. Mine Nomura. Last access, history cleared. Log download, YN. Yes. Nope, that's not a button I can push. Oh, we got it loaded up on power. I think we're good on oxygen, but yeah, okay. Give me that map data. Data released to pilot's console. Logs have been cleared. I expected that, given the secrecy Mine seems to be operating under. But the map data mentions something Mine calls the bloom out across the northern rift. She's been going back and forth to something there, studying it. A unique species, perhaps? Mine, what were you doing here? Why would you keep this discovery from the world, from me? I'm talking to myself again, or to whatever you are. Sorry, I don't mean... Let's head back to the research base. I need to think. With this way station operational, we can call the base's retrieval drone from the Unity panel. This drone will be able to pick us up from any area we've got map data for. Let's head to the base. I've got a lot to figure out. Request retrieval. Link? Oh, we gotta click link first. Okay. Request retrieval. Restarting, resyncing with Baikal OS, downtime, something or other. Hey, are you back online? Yeah, dog. Pretty sharp work for a biologist, if I do say so myself. Okay. Hooking up that strange casing of yours to the base took some work. Okay. And the OS here does not play nicely with whatever you are. Okay. But you should have access to select subsystems of the stack now. Mine looks to have repurposed some of them, so not everything is functional. Comms are shot. The generator is only partially working, and one of the retrieval drones is missing. But I've booted up the dive... There's fucking little flies. There's just one, but for whatever reason it wants to be all over me during the stream. The lab is also online with analysis tools and an integrated taxonomy for logging creatures. Is this the voice that's giving you chills? What's giving you chills? Take a look. I've already logged the creature we've discovered on our last dive. For any logged creatures, I'll also put sample requests in their taxonomy entries. To fulfill these requests, just find and transfer the samples to the lab, then analyze them. That's definitely not the American spelling of analyze. I can then use the data to add to the creature study. We need to register these species. Head down to the lab level and take a look. I'll also mark sample requests on the dive map. That way we can grab key samples for our studies while we were out in the ocean. And we are going back out soon. While you were offline, I spotted a signal, a suit transponder. You can see its location on the dive map. I want to find it. A suit transponder means a suit, and a suit means Mine. I guess I've been calling this person he, but Ellery is probably a feminine name. Actually, I don't know. I'll need your help. I'll need your help. That suit takes both of us to pilot it. Once you're done exploring the base, load into the dive map. We can head out from there. I'll keep 3 of those on me. We're dropping that off, and we're dropping that off. I suppose we can do a little bit more. We're in about the 90-minute mark. Yeah, we can do a little bit more. What am I looking at here? What are these? Oh, these are the rooms of the station. Crew terminal, user Ellery Voss. Error. Antenna is damaged. We got the biohazard suit store. Dive map. The bay. We're in the bay. Ellery puts off like non-human computer vibe or they them pronouns. Okay. Oh, taxonomy. I'm not going to read all that right now. That's a whole thing. Fungi novi. Yeah, that's a whole thing. I'm not doing that. Med subject none active. Ellery's a boy's name? Well, it's Ellery with an E. 2 E's, no O. It's probably one of those names that's like traditionally a boy's name, but has you know, by our modern ears seems ever so slightly feminine now, so we, you know, like Ashley and Marion. Okay, so we got nobody in med bay. Generator's active, so we're at 34% efficiency. Tidal turbine's active. It's a nice sound. Observation blister inactive. Okay. Nope. And okay, no, that's not the right one. That's where Ellery is. I mean, I guess we don't know. We don't know anything about Ellery. Okay, where do... this is blinking. Signal priority. The base has detected a suit transponder at these coordinates. A brosophist. Yeah. It's over here. Obstruction. The bloom across this rift. But until we have stronger propulsion, we won't be able to cross it. Okay. Well, let's... I guess I gotta... How do I get over there? Okay, do I not do that? Do I not go there? Confirm to dive at selected location. No. Can I dive over here? No? Okay, it's just that one that gives me the... Okay. Man, it's only 82 degrees outside right now. That is frigid by Arizona standards. Shit. Do I have a... I mean, I can zoom out slightly, right? This is where Junior steps in with suggestions. I don't... where do we want to go? I think it was like we had to go down and around. There's got to be a button. There's got to be a button that tells me something. Map data. Nope. Okay, let's try this again. So yeah, we're here, or that's where we get dropped off. And we can't go up, so we got to go like southeast and then northeast. Somehow. Alright, let's see if we can figure it out. Rippling silt. Ripples of silt bounce sunlight back up through the water, giving it a golden glow. Let's go there. Shady outcrop. The water beneath this outcrop feels cool, oceanic soft currents. Oh, so this is where we already came from. I think we want to go there. Okay, apparently this is not the way we go. Space. Click WW. So this is where we just came from. But I was not understanding what the game wanted me to do well enough, I guess. Alright, I think... Alright, we got... smoothed pebbles. We've got sandy shelf. And we've got blooming stalk. I think we want to go east. So I guess this is the way. Towering outcrop. Northern passage. Layered outcrop. Well, I kind of want to just progress the story, because I feel like we got to move on. So I want to go east or northeast. Because I'm only going to do about 20 more minutes, I think. Glittering stock, that's a sample candidate. Okay. Let's go over there. We'll still be able to see the other spot. Give me your spores. They belong to me now. These are my spores. Put them in my flask. Okay, just in case we need those. We probably won't. Split gullies. Let's do that. Open waters might not be ideal, but it's how we get eaten. Let's make our way east to the source of that transponder signal. Okay. Both of these go east. I don't know what to expect if the transponder is Mine's. Here the gully opens out onto one of the rifts, cutting deep into the bedrock of the reef. There's some history between us, but I haven't seen her in years, not since... Not since what? Look, you don't need to worry about it. Let's just find her. Okay, so gully opening, cutting deep into the bedrock of the reef. Narrow gully. The walls here have been smoothed into soft ripples, the sign of strong currents descending from the north. So we probably can't go that way, but I guess I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we try. It's probably going to be unpassable here. Strong current. These stalks block the gully, but also strong currents behind them. Even if we clear them, these currents will still block our passage. Let's see what's over there, though. Nope, we can't go there. Okay. Let's go. There, look, a cave entrance cut into the side of the rift. It should allow us to bypass the rift, although I'm not sure where we'll emerge. Okay, that was that. Hidden shelf. Protected by sheer sides of the rift, this shelf leads down to a small cavern entrance in the rear wall. In the reef wall. The sheer walls of the rift plunge into the dark water here, and rapid currents make passing through difficult, if not impossible. I want to see. Nope, that's just blocked. Outright blocked. Saving me some time. I'll take it. Okay, we gotta go down. Scan. The round mouth of the cave stretches away into the rock. Stalks hum quietly in the dark. Is that the only way we can go? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess that's where we're going. All the files died of cold 3 days ago here, rip. Oh, all the flies. It is 81 degrees, mostly cloudy. It was supposed to rain. I'm not sure it rained. Here, what was the news here? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm glad that our they made an announcement today about this lovely recount of our election we've been doing in Maricopa County. This is an unnatural cave. There's a strange evenness of the walls of the cave. It's a vast borehole. Okay, got a real frost a few days ago in Montana. Mosquitoes rule here at the moment. Screw you, I got snow this morning. Look, if you want the 81 degrees right now, you got to put up with the 109 it was last week in September. Just outside of New Orleans. Okay. Visited New Orleans in like 2016, I think. I met with a couple listeners at that point. At the Café du Monde. Because I didn't know any other landmarks to suggest people meeting up at. We had those temps in June. It was wacky. I mean, it was over 100 for most of, like May through a couple weeks ago. It's a lot of people who live here, it's because they hate the snow with a passion and would rather be set on fire. And that's basically what it is, I've been in snow like 5 times in my life. Arizona be a desert for real, yeah. We are a desert. We're apparently the wettest desert, which somebody said to me, which I thought was kind of a weird distinction to have. We're deep in the rock now. What form these hollowed out caverns with their strange undulating walls? It was a goddamn Cthulhu. Wonder how the stalks survive without sunlight. I don't. Well, maybe I do. Maybe they are fed by the forest above. What do you think? Yeah, why not? It would make sense, a network of colonies tunneling through the entire shelf. Okay. Got a bunch of rain and a cold snap this week. I didn't even check to see, how does the text look on the screen? I mean, it's probably fine, right? Where your comments are showing up. I could put it somewhere else, but I don't think I need to. Then a cold snap this week, or 2 days of fall have passed here in Georgia, so it's time for spring again. Yeah, well, we have like spring, summer, second spring, and then palatable season. I mean, really, our spring and fall are nice temperature wise and weather wise, but the allergies are insane. So being outside is like, it's a problem. When the weather's nice, you can't be outside because it's hard to breathe. Okay. So we got the 2 different ways. I think we probably want to go east. This cave starts to get tight here, and in the shadows ahead, stalks crowd the tunnel. Oh, that probably means we can't go there. We'll take a look. Take a look-see. It's probably about to tell me I can't go. Mesh of stalks. Stalks here are thick and intertwined. Underground in the stark light of the tunnel headlamps, they resemble brittle, oversized worms. Can I interest you in a spore? Oh, I can. Open cavern. Bright light from the east of this large cavern is broken up by tall pillars, casting strips of light and dark across the smooth walls. Welcome back, No-No. Scan. Thick stalks are tight. Broken pillar. These pillars punctuate the cavern, stalks crowded around their bases. They support the vast weight of the reef above. Oh, we got an animal we don't, or a creature. These domed stalks are pumping out clouds of short-lived spores. Okay, these stalks are filling the water with spores. We should start logging information on them. They look like oversized mushrooms. I mean, man, I'm going to click on everything, Ellery, okay? A pulsing growth. These bloated creatures are pumping clouds of spores into the water around them. It's just pumping the spores. Do we see it pumping spores? Ooh. I get to scan that one now. A sporing stalk. Unlike other stalk spores, which survive until they settle, the spores from these stalks dissolve moments after they are released. So can you just hit a return to service button whenever, or do you have to backtrack? I think I might... No, I can't do it right now. I think we're in an unmapped region, and that's why. Oh, I got... Hold on, there's samples here. Didn't tell me that. Gimme. Gimme. Oh, these are weird. A clump of spores which seems to stimulate stalk growth. Fellas, you ever accidentally stimulate stalk growth? Thinning stalks. Let's observe. Sometimes. Those dudes sound nasty. Okay, here's another one of those. Sporing stalk. These sporing stalks seem to require very particular conditions to grow. I've seen so very few elsewhere in the reef. Okay, well, let's go over there. I bet I can get a thingy if I go. I want samples, apparently. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but apparently this one, you know, makes the other stalks, you know, rigid. Glittering stalk, sample candidate. The glittering stalk, we don't need that right now. Tunnel mouth. Far side of the cavern narrows into darkness. I can feel the faint pulse of a distant current ahead. I bet this was actually the right way. I was trying to go the wrong way, and I didn't. I didn't go the wrong way. Sometimes I accidentally soft reset Animal Crossing and get a better price. Not stalks, stalks. I was making a wiener joke. Tunnel ahead is thick with stalks scraping the ceilings with their rounded tips. Fellas, you ever accidentally scrape the tip? Alright, so we would probably want that one to do that. Okay. And then these probably undo that. They make it grow or something. So if something's chasing me and I need to deal with that. That's me in Metroid when I want to save, but I walk into a boss room. The soft reset. Bright passage. Let's go. Scan. It's like, why don't I have anywhere to go? Right, because I have to scan. I feel like it should just automatically scan. Honestly, I'm not sure why it doesn't. Tucked behind this pillar, perhaps the stalk grew here as an early warning for predators coming through the cave mouth. Let's see some predators. Let's just get eaten. What do you say? Let's get nommed on. Okay, so maybe if there's a way up over here. Look, the stalks in the cave mouth, they are retracted. Perhaps if we could make them extend, they would block the current? Okay, I see. I see how it works. Here, go over there. Grow. Neat. Auto scan only comes on next year's suit models. Okay. Alright, strong currents. Just go over there. We block the current. I'm not reading that right now. Block current. These spores encourage them to extend and fill the tunnel. Okay. With these sooth spores, we can control the stalks to our advantage. This will be useful. Are we sure that's what they're called yet? Oh, they are. Okay, we got that. Okay, go ahead and scan, por favor. Need a new fake AI. Pulsing growth. Oh, the pulsing growth. Sporting a smaller cavity where the... is there a logic to where these grow? A pattern? A pattern? Covered shelf tucked in the rift wall. This shelf allows protection from the fast-flowing water cutting through the rock into the heart of the reef. Let's go. Let's do it. Look out. Look, out in the rift. I'm sorry, look. Out in the rift, a retractable stalk colony. If we can get them to extend, they'll provide shelter from the current. Alright, here, let me stimulate your growth. Let me grab a few for the road here. Okay. Oh, didn't examine that one. There's a definite correlation between struggling stalk colonies and these sporing stalks. Are they helping support these colonies? Small colony, let's go to it. Now what? Okay, is this the way out? The west rift wall? Spattered with spores, the wall here feels the full force of the current. Perhaps it can be slowed upstream somehow. I think we already did that. What's that sound? Even this close to the wall, the darkness of the deep rift is intimidating. A huge slit in the face of this world. How deep does it go? Rift crossing feature. This current can be slowed or navigated. This is the place to do it, where the rift narrows and a gap opens up on both sides. Okay. Here, enjoy some growth. Okay, is that out? East rift wall, huge pillars. Sits out from the wall here. Its top is caked in retracted stalks, a golden garden waiting to emerge. Current slice down through the rift from the north here. Crossing is going to be difficult, unless their flow can be slowed further up. Okay. Let's go over here. I think we can go there, right? Does that let us get out of here? Rift Cave. The small opening in the wall provides a little shelter from Howling Rift, allowing some stalks to take up root here. Well, let's go take a look. I don't know, is this like a replenish? We're across. Thank you, stalks. Should be keeping an eye out for up arrows, I suppose so. Oh, and thank you to you, too. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bear passage. Let's do it. Can I go up or no? No, how about over here? Circle of warm light shows the tunnel opens up into the upper shelf of the east reef. What lies above? We will find out. Scan. Alright, we got stalk canopy. These stalks are twisted together into a... Oh, he's talking to me. These canopies are spectacular. I'll start logging observations. Let's see what we can find out about them. Thanks, Ellery. Mouth sounds promising, or mouth sounds promising. These bright, wide petals appear to be photos... Oh, he's talking to me again. These are beautiful plants. Single petals shifting in the sunlight. Let's start logging data on them. Okay. Appear to be photosynthetic plants. They float on long stems, shifting and swaying on the water. These plant-like creatures seem unrelated to the reef's stalks. Their soft petals waving on thin stems. Well, let's go there. Feels too good. Oh, we got a sample available. Keep talking to me, dude. Feels good to be out in the sunlight again. Okay. Let's head northeast along this finger of the reef. The transponder is at the tip. Man, they are just walking into innuendos here. We don't know what this stuff does yet. Bright pollen. Furred pollen extracted from the petals in the east reef. Okay. Bright petals, while each plant seems to have a single wide petal. They group together, forming fields of blooms, all angled towards the sun. You don't think it's by mistake, the innuendos? Okay, we got still sands, fractured outcrops around the break up the worst of the northern current, protecting the sandy shelf, etc. Colony of stalks has twisted itself tightly across this gap in the rocks. Could they be protecting something? Let's find out. That's not... We can't go there. Well, we can. I just got to use this to make them go away. Let's go. And it's not a speed thing, or not a... the current's not too fast. Alright, what's over here? Exposed roots. Oh, we want that. Where the rock shelf has fallen away into the rift, the roots of the canopy above have been exposed. We could sample them here. Let's do it. I mean, this button. Obviously that button. Damela. How many? Oh, we got a couple samples. I might have to dump something else. It's gonna tell me I'm full. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how many of each of these we're gonna need. Because I want that other root sample. So let's, we're gonna ditch one of those. Over there. Back to sampling. Give me it. Okay. Okay, stock colony objects. Stocks have grown across this gully, reconnecting the two huge pieces of rock that look like they must have once been one. More bright petals. The petals seem to shimmer. I guess I've only got one direction to go. It's difficult to tell if this is involuntary or part of the plant's own movement. The coloration of these canopies is much lighter than other stalks. They glow pale yellow in the light of Gisa 667 CC's 3 sons. It has 3 sons. That's a lot of sons. Oh, and should I have gone over here? I don't know about that. Probably doesn't matter. High up in the wide canopy, I can see the stalks are twisted around strange ribbed growths. What are they holding up there? Stress marks can still be seen along the edges of the huge rock, but it remains silent about its own history. They told our aunt both the Tatooine sons. What's Bofa? Glittering stock sample candidate. The stock looks silently out over the deep rift. I wonder if Mine looked over this same view with different eyes. Well, I mean, they would be with her eyes, correct? Bright petal creature. On some petals, there is a thick clump of pollen on the lower part. I wonder how this is dispersed. It seems too heavy to float away. Sampling available. What are we grabbing? I only have room for one thing. It's a shrill sack. That's what I needed in my inventory. Nerf herder. Well, I was hoping we could get to Mine. What is it? This we don't know what this one is. So let me. Well, I'm gonna keep a shrill sack. Let's go ahead and let's just get rid of that thing for right now. What are you calling a nerf herder? Nerf herder. Your brain has the thick candy shell. What did that give me? Stock segment. Okay. I don't know how much of everything I need to keep on me. I want another stock segment. You're very drunk, that's okay. I don't know what to keep with me. I assume that it'll probably, you know, there's probably not going to be any like super secrets that, you know, it's not going to give me the stuff I need right next to it, but I want to keep like 2 samples of this because we don't have any, and then the shrill sack is important elsewhere. And then whatever this bright pollen, then we got the canopy root. And stoned. Yeah, well, it happens. Let's see if we need to use the shrill sack somewhere. Or should I just let it go? Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let go of the shrill sack. Give me that other sample bit here. We're doing a science. Okay, and there's even more there. Well, we're not doing that. I don't know how many samples we need for this stuff. That one has samples available. I think it's the shrill sacks, though. Yeah, was that really it? We couldn't go any further? Did I check that for sure? Oh no, we can't go further. I'm just not paying attention. Can't be as many gaps between its higher stalks as if something has fallen out or been removed from it. Across this wide rift, the tall rock walls of the reef's second finger can be seen. What lies inside them, I wonder? Guess we're finding that. Oh, we can't. Strong current. And it doesn't look like we can... We can't grow anything over there. Unless it was, you know, I screwed stuff up by getting it out of the way. is some spicy water over there. Alright, and we'll scan this thing while we're over here. Table stalk. Towering canopies of stalks, entwined around ribbed growths, they pulse as their pores systematically open and close. Okay. Shimmer blooms. Alright, we got these logged now. They're completely logged. Wide single... I'm gonna name these plants shimmer blooms for the way they catch the sunlight. Single plants, they appear to be primarily photosynthetic and produce a heavy, furry-looking pollen. I wish I could share these discoveries with Mine. There's still so much to say. I'm actually GMT -8 right now. Well, I'm GMT -7, but everybody's on daylight savings time and Arizona isn't. So we're 8 hours behind British summertime. So essentially Pacific Daylight Time. What is the sample? Bright pollen. I don't need it. I already got some. So it's 9:41 where I am right now. Is that another way station ahead? Heck yeah. Reef cap. Domed mushroom. Mine must have built them across the reef. Built them all across the reef. Oh, I wonder if that was the other thing. The way station. Colonies with supply of special spores. Okay, let's go over here. Center of this shelf is a beautiful clearing screened from currents and predators. No wonder Mine set a way station up over here. Okay. Yeah, we did get rid of daylight savings a long time ago. Time travel is also tight. Okay, let's go over there. We're now at the station. Okay, open up the terminal. Let's see what the data we can scrape from this place. Give me that juicy map data and also the power, please. Okay, the logs suggest Mine was using this as some kind of staging ground for expeditions over the drop-off. She was looking for something out in the ocean, something deep from the descents she logged here. Mine doesn't do things at random. The way stations, the research base, this is calculated. I feel like we are already 10 steps behind her and we've barely even started. Let's get that suit transponder. It isn't far from here. If we head straight north to the shelf's edge, it should be there. Alright, so we're going to go that far and then probably call it for the night. So let's go ahead and scan. We got this over here, split outcrop. Like many of the large rocks on this shelf, this outcrop has been split, creating a passage to the east and another to the north. Let's go to it. Yeah, what time zone and year are you in? Okay. Pulsing growth, that's the sample candidate. We don't really need that, though, unless we're about to get a swirl of... Unless the current's about to get bad. A swirl of sand suggests this passage leads to the reef edge and to the open water beyond. Well, let's go over here first, just to see what's over here. But we want to go the other way. And I don't think these samples are going to do anything for us. Tall canopy. I'm just exploring what's over here. CMT? What is CMT? Strong current, yeah, okay. Central time. Central with an S. Alright, over here we got exposed clearing. The side of the finger feels exposed, but thanks to its current splitting outcrops, it remains in a bubble of calm. Let's go over there. This is the tip of the shelf. The outcrop falls away to reveal an unrestricted view of the vast ocean. It is both terrifying and beautiful. Let's go to it. I see something at the edge. Is that the suit? Well, I gotta scan, I guess. Mine's suit. Open, empty, and half sunk in the sand. Why would she leave it here? And more importantly, where did she go? She got abducted by aliens. It's definitely Mine's suit, but no Mine. Surely she isn't. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. I want to take a look at this. It can't have been here long. Most of it is still in good condition, but how did it get out here? Half sunk in the sand is an Ozymandias reference. There's no evidence, injury or malfunction perhaps. What do you think? Yeah. Then where is she? Could she have just swum to the surface? I don't know what question I answered. Did she intend us to find it? Mine, what did you get yourself into here? It's better equipped than our suit, but the seals have started decaying. What's this? Mine has rigged up some kind of custom propulsion system, maybe to deal with the currents. We can use this. We'll need a power source. It won't run off the suit's system. It seems like she fashioned some kind of microbial fuel cell. We need to recreate that if we want to use it. Okay, let's get this back to the base so I can take a better look. Mine. You better not have done something stupid. I didn't come all this way out here to bury you. ... Let's go. Call for the drone pickup. We're transitioning. Please wait. Downtime 5.1 hours. You put me asleep for 5 hours? Okay, so we can probably leave at least one of those here. I don't think we need the bright pollen for anything. And not the stalks either. Stock segments or the canopy root. 007 song start playing. I don't know. Oh, Ellery was apart from that propulsion system Mina pulled together. But we're going to need a power source. I didn't even see there was text there. Mine's suit logs mention her building a fuel cell using microbes from the Western Reef. But they don't say much else. She's been incredibly secretive while she was here. Covering her tracks across the reef as if there was someone watching, or she's just... I don't know. The Mine I knew is tricky, complicated, but not paranoid. Either way, if we want to recreate her propulsion system, we'll need those microbes. When you are ready, let's head to the Western Stock Forest and see what we can find. Is there any way to do science on the, Oh, here we go. Tell me about this. Well, let's do one that I got a bunch of. Let's do that one. Shrill sack. Signal stock, taxonomy entry updated. Okay. Multiple taxonomy entries updated for that guy. Further analysis possible. What does further analysis possible mean? Do it again. Reef cap taxonomy updated. Shimmer blooms taxonomy entry updated. The auto stack is pretty nice, yeah. Table stock taxonomy updated. Entry updated. One more to look at. Further analysis possible. I don't know what that means. I can put it back in. Further analysis possible. Okay, and I put it back in again. I don't... Okay, what do I... How do I do further analysis to it? Because something tells me this ain't it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, are there other... Okay, here's Ellery. Ow, shit. Mine is gone, and she's left behind one hell of a mess. This base is falling apart, cannibalized to build way stations out in the ocean. The communications array sliced away, life support failing. Where did she even commandeer this research base from? There's no way that Baikal would have supplied it willingly after what she did to them. What did she call me out here for? To witness her disappearance? Or did she simply want me to encounter, as she did, the impossible life of this ocean? How could it have gone ignored for hundreds of years of exploration and conquest? There are too many questions to even begin. All I can do is keep an account of what happens here, so that if I can't answer these questions, someone else might. It'll be weeks, maybe months, until the next ship passes close enough to pick up my shuttle transponder. Until then, I'm alone. This place is unbelievably important. Our first contact with life beyond Earth, but something else is happening here too, and I need to know what it is. Did Ellery transition? We don't know anything about Ellery. Mine's suit open to the ocean, empty. What has she done? I'm trying hard to reconcile the Mine I once knew with the evidence in front of me. When I met her on Kepler 62F, she was intense and quiet but calculated, intelligent. She wasn't someone to take unnecessary risks, to leap into the unknown. At first I found her impossibly intimidating. Her experience working as a biologist far outstripped my own. Baikal brought me to this site as a consultant to examine her discoveries, but I felt like the one under examination. The base was much like this one, a smaller, older model sunk in a subglacial ocean. Someone might think a relationship was inevitable given the intimate conditions, but it wasn't the base that brought me to her. It was that intensity. Over the few years since, I'd tried to not dwell on what happened on Kepler 62F, but being here, living where she has lived, following her scattered steps, it's impossible not to remember. Yeah, so none of this actually gives us any idea of, we have Dr. Ellery, so we don't have a Mr. or a Ms. heard her broadcasting Blue Chew. I don't know what that is. Antenna damaged. Okay, I think that is all we can do right now. So we're going to go ahead and save and quit to menu. And I think I'm going to take this opportunity to make myself full size again. And say goodnight to everyone. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. We made it 2.5 hours tonight. Make sure that you write some fan fiction for next time. So I can have that to read. If you want. Yeah, it's no big deal. Otherwise, we'll just keep playing games and stuff. If you got any ideas, make sure you join the Discord. Let me know what I should be playing as. I don't know, is one of these Discord? Nope, that's not it. How about this one? I don't even know where that text is. I gotta here, fit to screen. Nope, that's not it. I'm not I haven't been streaming. I don't need to promote that right now. Anyway, if you're not in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord, kakosindustries.com/Discord. And we can talk about games to play, things like that. This was a fun one. I might play it some more. Probably not on stream. We can maybe on stream if people want it. Same thing with the one that we played last time. The weird sort of management simulator for studying abstract horrors or whatever. Lobotomy Corporation. If you guys like that one, I can play it again. I can practice it a little bit and see how to make it not suck, or how to not suck at it. Anyway, I hope you had a good time. I hope that this was a little break in your second September of pandemic times. Anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time. So take it easy. Bye.